This is the extended version of Is There Anyone Else That I Need to Be Aware Of? Hello, I'm Avalon Kisby. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I try and add some value and a little bit more insight to the very short TikToks that I get to present. If this is something that you think that you might enjoy, I do invite you to follow. So let's have a look here. If you haven't seen the card, the shuffle and the pull, then please absolutely feel free to go and have a look at that on TikTok under the same name as Avalon Kisby. So here is the question, is there anyone else I need to be aware of? And then the oracle that came out was Soul Song, Intuitive, and Divine Protection. So please listen to your own intuition on this. I do believe that everyone is gifted and does have their intuition that they just need to tap into. So you'll know if this reading is for you. The person in question who we are asking about today is showing up as Soul Song, someone who makes your heart and soul just so happy. There is a passion that burns for them for sure. This also feels like you are divinely protected, and in fact this union itself might be divinely protected. So now let's have a look at what we pulled as far as tarot. We pulled the Tower, which was the bottom of the deck. We have the Hermit. We have the Four of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and then the Four of Wands. And where we finished off on TikTok here was with this Ace of Wands. We'll come back to that one in a moment. So if I want to give you a short answer, the short answer is no, there's no one else that you need to be aware of, and I will explain why. We have two cards here saying the Hermit card and the Four of Swords. Both of these cards, both of them are indicating solitude. We'll come back to those in a minute. I want to skip those. I want to go to this card here first, and then we'll come back to these. The Four of Wands is such an important card in this reading. The Four of Wands is known as the 11-11 card. Divine counterparts. Some people may see this as a twin flame. Others may see this as a high-level soulmate. All right, but this is what this relationship is. It's very important. There's a lot of abundance and there's a lot of stability that is coming to this. In the background, we see the mountains, which are symbolic of obstacles that have been overcome in the past. Okay, and now there's this potential for abundance, for joy, for happiness, for creating a home together, perhaps even. The four trunks here are meant to be symbolic of the four corners of the home. So most definitely some sort of stability coming. Then let's talk about who this is that's showing up. They're coming through as the Knight of Cups. Okay, so look at the sheer size of this cup that they're holding in proportion to everything else in this picture. It's it's a very large cup of love that they have. And I want you to look at their eyes. Where are they looking? Like, they're looking directly at it. It's like this is their focus. They are only focused on this. Everything else seems small in comparison. Now, this might have been a really challenging journey as well. If we look at, all these little fish that are swimming, and how there's the maze, and most of the entrances have been blocked off. This might have been a real challenging journey. The Knight of Cups suggests that this person might be potentially younger than you. If they're not younger than you, then it could be that they put you on an absolute pedestal. They truly adore you. They do have so much love for you. They also could potentially be a water sign or have water in their charts. Okay, they also feel that this is a highly significant and a very rare connection. You see what he's riding, the unicorn, which is symbolic of everything on a tarot card is symbolic of something. It's not just there to look cute and pretty. So this is to show that this is a rare connection and a rare love that this person has. Okay. Now let's go back to the Hermit card and to this Four of Swords where we started out. Okay, now just as the eyes from the Knight of Cup, his eyes were only on that cup, so too are the Hermit's eyes solely on this star in this lantern that they've captured. And that's the prize. That's where they're heading. They've climbed. That the Hermit card is an interesting card. They're at the top of a mountain right now, but they didn't start out at the top of the mountain. They started out at the bottom of the mountain, and they've had to make their journey all the way up. Just as I said that this might have been a challenging journey for them. Look, it's the same. You know, all entrances seem to have blocked you. You may have had so many obstacles to have overcome, the both of you. But yet they are now at this top of this mountain. So that's that. Now, the Four of Swords, you can see that they're keeping their energy to themselves. They're really withdrawing from everything and everybody around them, and probably not talking a lot to others. Just holding everything inside. They may have even pulled back their energy from talking to you. Like they're in a very internal hermit mode, hibernating mode. Okay, but their hand is over their chest. Okay, so there could have been a lot of inner work that they have been doing at this time as well. Here's where it gets interesting. Well, it's all interesting, but here's where it gets really interesting. This hermit mode is about to explode. There's something that shifts this, and they are not able to keep this inside anymore. Do you see that this is talking, you know, we're looking at a volcano here and how it's just about to erupt, and we can see that this lightning bolt has struck. There's something that's been struck, and it is poof, it just cannot hold it in any longer. So and I feel that this is a discussion that's going to be had. It's going to be a discussion. It's going to be talking about their emotions, about everything that's been going on, is what I truly feel. This also, for me, a Tower card can often indicate a location change. So there could be a move that is happening over the next little while. We have the Ace of Wands. That's where we left off on TikTok. And again, do you see kind of, it has very similar energy to the volcano, and then this Ace of Wands, it feels atomic. It feels like something's about to blow, all these lightning strikes. The Ace of Wands is a phallic symbol. It's a symbol of passion. It's a symbol of you know, a spiritual connection, and really not being able to deny. They cannot deny this any longer. Like, it just feels that they have held this in for so long, and now it has to come out. Okay, so Spirit, what else do we need to know, please? For the YouTube family watching, what else do we need to know, please, about this connection? What is coming, perhaps? What is coming, and what do we need to know? Let's see what we've got here. We've got the Four of Cups, okay. And let's have a look. We have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Very interesting. King of Cups, and we have the Magician and the Seven of Wands. Such interesting cards. Okay, there has been potentially a lot of disappointments and sadness throughout this connection. A lot of feelings that there might have been missed opportunities, a lot of hopes that might have been dashed. However, that's coming to an end. The rainbow's always promised hope, and I think both of you have always had hope for this, and now it's kind of just going to be releasing those as this transformation goes on. This is something that, these are both cards of manifestation. Do you see how similar the cards are? Both have one hand raised. One has one hand pointing below, the other one is, their hand is on the heart. Like I say, these are both cards of manifestation. So let's talk about the Magician first. The Magician, his hands as above, so below. They feel this connection in the highest of realms. They know that you've lived lifetimes together, and they want to manifest this into physical reality. That is what they are creating. All right, do you see we have the Kundalini energy here, the sexual union that they are desiring with you. We see the yin and the yang. This is who they think you are to each other. The counterparts, the male and the female counterparts coming together. They have gone out of their way to manifest this. This has been Very, very specific, conscious manifestation. Again, we have the similarities here with as above, and the one that they are holding here is full of passion. They're holding a flame. They would burn themselves. In holding this, they would burn themselves to make this happen. They will do whatever it takes to make this happen, is how they feel. This is how strongly they feel. And, you know, the other hand is on their heart. It truly feels like they need this. And I say need very sparingly, because I often think of it as being a want rather than a need. But to them, somehow this feels like a need to manifest this. And they are very protective of this particular energy. Okay. Now we have the King of Cups. First of all, they started out as the Knight of Cups. And now they're evolving and have evolved into the King of Cups. Someone who's done a transformation. You see these flying fish? That's symbolic of transformation. Do you see their crown chakra is wide open? They have so much wisdom, and at the center of that wisdom is love. I've often told people that in the next little while, you will find that people are making decisions, heart-based decisions, rather than logical decisions. It is going to be the heart that rules over the mind. This is very guided here. It looks like they're holding a pentacle, a gift in which they're wanting to offer. And we can see that there are dolphins throughout this, which are often symbolic of soulmates. Okay, the chakras are all open and aligned, and especially their heart chakra, their heart and their head. Again, they're holding this cup, and there may be a lot of turbulence around them right now. And yet they are very steady in what it is that they want. Okay, let's pull maybe just one more card and we will leave it for that. One last piece of information. What do we need? What do we need to know, Spirit? I need. Okay, what would we like to know, Spirit? What would we like to know, please? What else to share about this? Maybe what is the potential outcome, please? What is the potential outcome of this? We have the Queen of Wands upside down. I think it's going to turn your world upside down. Well, I think you have been expecting this. This is maybe something that you've also manifested. But when it comes in, it's going to shake you to the core. We have this Tower card. Where's the Tower card gone? It's in here. A massive change, okay? And it's going to turn you upside down. Even though I know that you're expecting it. You've manifested it too. But that's what happens sometimes when we manifest. We think about it for so long, it's in our head, and then when it actually manifests into physical reality, we're shocked that it actually happened, right? And it also might put us in fear. I am going to do one more card. Just one more, okay? One more. What else do we need to know, please, Spirit? Just one. There we go. Well, two came out. We have got the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant. It might turn your head because there might be another one. This might have taken a long time in coming. And this is why it's turning upside down. You may have manifested it. Here's the twist, isn't there? There's the twist. It's taken so long in coming. And there's been somebody else that's potentially come in and has offered you stability and commitment. That's why you were turned on your head. Oh boy. I think at some part we're going to have to do a part 2 to this. But in the meantime, I send each of you so much love. I so appreciate you being here. Reach out to me for private readings. There is a link if you want a private reading. Or even these oracle cards that I've designed. And there's a new oracle deck I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to list in the next couple of days. I'm very, very, very excited to show you. I think you're going to love it. But in the meantime, like I say, sending each of you so much love.